All right, looks like we're diving into the world of pressure washing today.
Yeah.
Specifically, this company down in Florida, Bradenton to be exact,
Okay.
Sunshine AquaWash.
Sunshine AquaWash, yeah.
And, sending in all this info, the website, excerpts, FAQs,
Mm.
means somebody out there is doing their homework before they hire someone,
Always smart,
which is a really smart move. You're,
especially in Florida.
yeah, keeping a house clean down there.
Oh, yeah. Talk about a battle against the elements,
You're like
right?
the constant battle.
So let's dive into all of this, shall we?
Let's do it.
Starting with what Sunshine AquaWash actually does.
Well, they offer a surprisingly wide range of services.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, they don't just do basic house washing. We're
Mm-hmm.
talking roof cleaning, driveway
Oh,
cleaning,
wow.
patio, lanai cleaning,
Okay.
pool deck cleaning, screen enclosure cleaning, fence cleaning, sidewalk and walkway cleaning,
Wow. They really do cover it all.
gutter brightening, rust stain removal.
Oh, wow. Gutter cleaning and even window cleaning.
It's like every surface
Yeah, pretty much everything.
on the outside of your house.
You name it, they probably clean it.
Makes you realize how much stuff probably needs a good cleaning around your own place, huh?
You know, it really does.
Yeah.
And it's not just for homeowners either.
Oh, interesting.
They
Yeah.
actually have a whole commercial side to their business too.
Oh, okay. So what kind of commercial services are we talking about?
Well, pretty much anything a business might need, building washing, storefront washing, window cleaning,
Mm-hmm.
parking lot cleaning, gas station washing, dumpster pad cleaning,
Wow.
and even graffiti removal.
So whether you're just trying to, improve your curb appeal at your home or
Right?
you're a business owner and you want to make a good impression on clients,
Absolutely.
this could be your one-stop shop.
Seems like it.
So, but let's go back to the residential stuff for a minute.
Okay.
You mentioned soft wash,
Yeah.
which honestly sounds kind of gentle, right?
She does.
Like, is this really as effective as
Yeah.
like power washing?
That was my first question too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tend to think that the more power, the better.
Right.
But Sunshine AquaWash actually makes a pretty compelling argument for their soft wash approach.
Okay.
It uses low-pressure water, but they combine it with these specialized cleaning solutions.
No. Okay.
And it breaks down all that dirt, grime, mold, and algae, but
Right.
without damaging the surfaces.
So it's less about blasting away the dirt and more about treating it, right?
Exactly.
But does it really work on like those super stubborn Florida stains?
Well, they claim it provides a deeper clean than traditional methods, and it actually sanitizes surfaces.
Mm-hmm.
And you want to hear something even more interesting?
Yeah.
The Asphalt Roofing Manufacturers Association actually recommends soft washing for asphalt roofs.
Wow, so they're not messing around.
No, they're not.
I'm starting to see the appeal.
Yeah,
Especially because, like high pressure washing can really damage stuff if you don't know what you're doing.
exactly.
You mentioned they kind of adjust their techniques depending on the job.
Oh, yeah. They have a very tailored approach.
Okay.
So, like, sometimes they might use what's called downstreaming,
Downstreaming.
where they actually inject the cleaning solution directly into the water stream.
Uh-huh.
So it's a more targeted application.
Interesting.
Other times they might use a 12-volt electric pump. So gentler touch.
Right.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. Not everything needs that
No.
same amount of pressure.
Right.
You wouldn't use a sledgehammer to crack a walnut.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
But they do have a gas-powered system for those tougher jobs.
You do.
But even then, they emphasize it's still lower pressure
Right.
than your typical pressure washing.
Lower pressure. Yeah.
It seems like they really thought about how to make sure they're getting things clean,
Mm,
but also protecting the surfaces. So
absolutely.
that's good. That's reassuring.
Yeah. I'd be worried about my siding or my
Yeah,
roof getting damaged.
exactly.
So this is a much more thoughtful approach, I think.
It is.
And they're really upfront about the risks of DIY pressure washing,
Good.
which I appreciate.
Yeah, it's always better to know what can go wrong
Absolutely.
before you try to tackle something yourself.
Exactly. They highlight how easy it is to damage surfaces if you use the wrong pressure,
Mm-hmm.
the hidden costs of renting equipment
Right.
and buying supplies,
Yeah.
and even the safety hazards involved.
Yeah, those pressure washers can be dangerous.
They can be very dangerous
Yeah.
if you don't know what you're doing.
Exactly. And they make a good point about those store-bought cleaning solutions, too.
Uh-huh.
Just not as effective as the professional grade stuff.
I've been there,
Yeah?
tried to DIY to save some money and ended up spending more to fix what I messed up.
Oh, yeah. It happens.
Sometimes it's better to leave it to the pros,
I think so.
especially when you factor in the potential for damage, right?
Exactly.
And, they offer a 100% satisfaction guarantee,
They do.
which is always nice. That's nice. Yeah.
Adds a little trust factor. But speaking of trust,
Mm-hmm.
one of the things that stood out to me,
Yeah.
they're veteran owned and operated.
I noticed that too.
Yeah, and that
It's
says something about their values, right?
It really does. And it's reinforced by the fact that they're fully licensed and insured.
Exactly.
This isn't some fly-by-night operation.
Right. This is a legitimate business.
Legitimate business, yeah.
And they're committed to transparency. They offer clear pricing.
Absolutely. No hidden fees.
No hidden fees. So refreshing.
It's so refreshing.
To see a company that's just upfront about everything.
Yeah, yeah.
Speaking of happy customers, they included a 5-star review from a Jill Mullins.
Oh, yeah. What'd she have to say?
Apparently, Sunshine AquaWash did wonders on her white fence, lanai, and pavers.
Wow.
Even raved about their communication and reasonable prices.
You know, it's one thing for a company to toot its own horn,
Right.
but those real-life testimonials
Yeah.
speak volumes.
I really do.
So it gives you a better sense of what you can expect.
Mm-hmm.
But, before we all get ahead of ourselves,
Right.
start picturing our own houses sparkling clean.
Mm-hmm.
There's one crucial detail we need to address.
You're right. It doesn't matter how good they are
Exactly.
if they don't come to your house.
If they don't service your area.
So let's dive into Sunshine AquaWash's service area next.
Let's do it.
So Sunshine AquaWash is based in Bradenton, Florida.
That's right.
But do they cover the whole state?
Well, not the whole state, but their service area is actually pretty big.
Okay.
They cover Manatee, Pinellas, and Hillsborough counties.
Okay, so a good chunk of the Gulf Coast then.
Yeah, a decent chunk.
But what about specifics? Like, would they go out to Anna Maria Island?
Oh, yeah, they list a whole bunch of specific cities and towns
Okay.
on their website.
Okay.
And Anna Maria Island's definitely on there.
Okay.
Palmetto, Parrish, Ellington,
Mm.
Lakewood Ranch, even some areas further south towards Sun City Center.
So if you're anywhere near Bradenton, you're probably good.
Yeah, chances are good.
But what about Tampa?
That's where it gets a little
Tricky.
tricky, yeah.
I mean, Tampa's huge.
It's sprawling.
So do they cover all of it?
They mention Tampa in their service area, but they don't specify if it's the whole city or just parts.
Probably best to just reach out and ask.
Yeah, if you're in Tampa, definitely double check.
So, okay, let's say you're in their service area
All right.
and you're thinking, all right, time to get my house sparkling clean.
Mm-hmm.
How often should you actually be doing this?
That's a good question.
Is it once a year, every other year?
Well, they actually recommend cleaning more often than I would guess,
Oh,
especially in Florida.
really?
Oh, yeah, for house washing, they suggest every 12 to 18 months.
Wow, that's more often than I thought.
Yeah, it's more than I would have thought, too.
But I guess with all that humidity,
Yeah, the mold and mildew.
it makes sense.
It grows so
Yeah,
fast.
yeah.
For roofs, they recommend every 2 to 3 years.
Okay.
Driveways annually.
Mhm.
Pool decks and enclosures every 12 to 18 months.
So basically, regular upkeep to prevent bigger problems.
Exactly. It's like going to the dentist.
Oh, that's a good analogy.
It's easier
Yeah.
and cheaper to address small issues
Right.
before they become big ones.
So you've checked your location, you're on board with the soft wash thing,
Mm-hmm.
and you're convinced you need to do this regularly.
Okay.
Are we ready to call Sunshine AquaWash?
Almost. But before you do,
Okay.
we got to talk about the whole DIY versus professional thing.
Right. We touched on the risks earlier,
We did.
but I think it's worth diving a little deeper.
Yet Sunshine AquaWash really emphasizes this point.
They do.
And it's tempting to think, oh, I can just rent a pressure washer and do this myself.
Right. Yeah. How hard could it be?
Right.
But there's more to it than that.
There's a lot more to it.
Like Lou said, the pressure thing.
Yeah, too much pressure can really mess things up.
Yeah. Imagine stripping the paint off your house.
Oh, no.
Not exactly the look you were going for.
Yeah, not a good look.
And even if you don't cause major damage,
Right.
you might not clean things effectively.
Exactly. The wrong technique,
Right.
the wrong cleaning solutions.
Yeah.
You might think you're saving money,
Mm-hmm.
but if you end up having to call a professional anyway,
Right.
you've wasted time and money.
Yeah. Not to mention the safety risks. Those pressure washers can be dangerous
Oh, they are powerful, yeah.
if you're not careful.
And Sunshine AquaWash really stresses that, their technicians are trained
Right. Of course.
to use the equipment safely.
Right.
Something most DIRs just don't have.
It's easy to underestimate the skill involved.
It really is.
And then there's the whole cleaning solution thing.
Right, professional grade versus store-bought.
Yeah.
Big difference.
It's different.
Sunshine AquaWash says their solutions are way better for mold and algae.
Okay.
Like they actually get to the root of the problem.
So it prevents it from coming back as quickly.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yeah, it's like the difference between just cleaning something and actually disinfecting it.
That's a perfect way to put it.
So, yeah, DIY can be tempting, but
Mm-hmm.
gotta weigh those risks.
Absolutely.
Especially when you have a company like Sunshine AquaWash that seems to really know their stuff.
They seem to have it all.
So what are some key takeaways about Sunshine AquaWash for our listener? Okay, so we've talked a lot about Sunshine AquaWash.
We have.
You know, they offer a ton of services.
Wow.
They seem to be all about quality. They use that gentle soft wash technique.
Mm.
They're upfront about their pricing.
Transparent, yeah.
What stands out to you as like their biggest selling point?
You know, for me, it's that combination of expertise and really caring about their customers.
Yeah,
They're clearly not just blasting everything with as much pressure as possible.
right.
They're taking the time to assess each job,
Mm-hmm.
use the right techniques, the right solutions,
All right.
and then that 100% satisfaction guarantee
Right.
really shows that they stand behind their work.
Yeah, it's impressive.
It is.
And the fact that they're veteran-owned
Yeah,
just adds to that whole trust factor, right?
absolutely. You know, values like integrity and commitment really
Yeah.
come through.
So it sounds like Sunshine AquaWash ticks all the boxes.
They do seem like a solid choice.
But even the best company might not be the right fit for everyone, right?
That's true.
So what's the next step for our listener? Do they just call Sunshine AquaWash right now?
Well, not so fast.
Okay.
Remember all those data points we talked about?
Right.
It's always a good idea to get a little more information.
Right. Don't jump in head first.
Exactly. I would say get a quote from Sunshine AquaWash,
Okay.
but also get quotes from at least 2 other reputable pressure washing companies.
So comparison shopping,
Exactly.
look at the pricing, of course,
Mm-hmm.
but also what's included in their services.
Okay.
Do they offer soft washing?
Right.
Are there any hidden fees, extra charges? And check online reviews.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
See what other customers have to say.
Yeah, real-world feedback is valuable.
It is.
And once you've gathered all that information,
Mm-hmm.
you can make a decision based on your needs and your budget. So
right.
it's not just about the cheapest option.
Right.
It's about the best value.
The best value, sometimes the cheapest option,
Yeah,
ends up being the most expensive in the long run.
right. If it means sacrificing quality
Exactly.
or risking damage.
Or damage, yeah.
So doing your research can save you headaches in the future.
Absolutely.
All right, so Sunshine AquaWash.
Yep.
Seems like a good option if you're in their service area.
Mm-hmm.
They've got a lot going for them.
They do.
That gentle cleaning, transparent pricing,
Yeah.
good customer reviews.
Seems like a winner.
But as with any home improvement decision,
Mm-hmm.
do your research, compare a few options,
Right.
and choose what feels right for you.
Exactly.
That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for listening, everyone.
Happy cleaning.